Over the years, I've built well over 100 sales pages, have sold over 1 million in low, mid-ticket courses and high-ticket services. I know a thing or two of how long it actually takes to build an offer that converts. And honestly, AI giving you great ideas to help you do this is not impressive anymore. What I wanted to know is whether this AI could actually build the assets that make you money, aka the funnel and the sales page. Because if this AI can't help me package the offer, visually make it look amazing, and 100% ready to sell on a silver platter, none of the other features really matter. So I put this AI to the test to see how fast it could create the framework of my next 100K offer. I'm about to show you in the next couple seconds exactly what it built. And if you're excited for this AI to do this for you, so you could be launching courses every week, every month, go ahead and comment AI in the description and let me reveal this to you. Don't make a bunch of dividers, just make it clean so I can easily copy and paste it. So I'm prompting it right now. Just gave it the prompt. Oh my God, it is. Oh, look at. Oh my God, let's go. This is gorgeous. So before I reverse engineer everything and build this out with you live, let me quickly explain how PoppyAI works and why it's so different than your traditional AIs. So the first element is called a board. The board function in PoppyAI, think of it as a solo project where you're working on one thing. In today's video, for example, this one digital product I'm going to build lives within a board. Now within that board, you have a chat, or it could be several chats. Now the chat is very similar to what you see in ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, all of those. And then within a chat, you have a conversation. So you can divide out the different topics that the AI is building and keep it neat, clean, and organized. And then to me, the most exciting feature is called a group. And a group is exactly what it sounds like. You can house your different assets within one group to keep all the information for what you're trying to build neat and organized. Because the best thing about PoppyAI is it can watch real YouTube videos, TikToks, Instagram reels, it can read real website, it can listen to audios, and it can even watch paid ads. So this is why I can never go back to using a traditional AI like ChatGPT or something, because I'm so annoyed when I see this video like I want to model after or a website or whatever, and I can't express it to the ChatGPT. I'm just like, ah. But my little Poppy AI can listen, watch, and evaluate so that it can actually bring what you're trying to build to life. So in this demo for this product, I'm going to be using the niche for real estate coaches. We're going to be building a low ticket offer at the $47 price point. And stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to give you the board that I'm building out right now, so you can go ahead and use it to build your own course and assets that I'm going over today. All right, so we're going to create a brand new board for this project. So we're going to come up here and click new board. And then let's go ahead and label the top left like digital or course for real estate coaching. Okay, because this is the example we're going to give. So the first thing we're going to do, so this is going to present here when we first open a fresh new board. Now, what we're going to do is just click first AI chat. So you can click AI chat here, or you can come here and click on AI chat. So either way is fine. Now here, what I want to do first to keep things neat and organized is I want to create a new conversation for each thing we're going to build today. So we're going to be building or doing the product idea. So we're going to do that in one chat. And then what I want to do is create a new conversation for each thing. So the other thing we are going to do is, of course, come up with the offer and messaging of the thing. So offer and messaging, and then they're gonna populate right here on the left-hand side. Okay, so now we have each conversation nicely labeled and organized, and you could even go rename for any one of these if you want to change it in the future. But of course, we're going to start first with the product idea. So I already have a pre-prompt, or I already have a prompt written for this. So let me go ahead and plug that in. So we're going to start with the product idea first, all right? Because we're going to go in this order of product, offer messaging, sales copy, mockups and visuals, and the landing page build. So I already have all my prompts right here. So these, I'll give this to you. the board. So don't worry about, I mean, if you want to copy and paste what you can here, but basically what I did was I copy and pasted prompt 1 first, and then inserted it here, and then put in my niche of real estate coaching. And I filled in like what the niche is, what my audience is, inconsistent lead flow, etc., etc. So we're going to put that in. And then as that's thinking, what we're going to do is get prompt number 2 ready. So prompt number 2 is this. Okay, so prompt number 2 is going to go here in offer and messaging. And wow, this is incredible. So we got 10 digital product ideas that are so strong. Let's take a look. Let's see, the $0 lead machine template bundle, the zero ad lead framework, right? That generates inbound leads from people you already know, the referral engine mini course, the 7-day referral ignition plan, a simple system to generate 2 to 3 warm referrals per week from your sphere of influence. I love it. The open house lead converter, the Instagram DM appointment funnel, the buyer consultation booking system, right? Framework named the buyer magnet method, a simple 3-step process to attract, qualify, and book serious buyers into consultation without chasing unqualified leads. Love this. This is so specific and scroll stopping. It just slaps you in the face if you're like a real estate agent, like looking to solve your lead problem. So Poppy is really good at summarizing, visually putting it in a table of like, okay, here's why I suggest this best format for this offer. We're just going to pick between one of these. So it summarizes it all here. Here's your product title suggestion. So what it will do is be like, hey, let's create the script for this. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to go with the 5-day appointment sprint idea. And then we're going to go into offer and messaging. Okay, so this is the prompt for the offer and messaging. Okay, I'm not going to read it all, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and collect this. I'm going to copy and paste this so that it knows what it is we're going for. And then what I'm going to do is just paste it right in here because here's the product idea, and then I'm going to click go. So we really want this conversation to iron out what the messaging is going to be. The messaging that's going to allow you to realistically be able to, create those 500, 1K, 3K days, right? Once you scale this low ticket offer. So Poppy did exactly what I wanted it to do. It gives me the promise, get 3 to 5 buyer or seller appointments booked in the next 5 days without cold calling. 5 headline options. These are wonderful. 5 hook options. Most real estate agents end the week with 0 appointments booked. Here's how to end this one with 5 appointments booked. That's beautiful. That's sexy. Positioning statements. Number 1, for real estate agents with inconsistent lead flow who are tired of waiting on referrals. I love this. This is really painting a juicy picture of what this product is going to be for this niche, why this is different. Okay, the differentiator. So this is perfect. So all of these things are going to go in the sales page copy. So now we're going to move on to the sales page copy. I'm going to go ahead and grab the respective sales page copy and then plug it in. And we know all of these answers already. So we know here's the offer concept. So I'm going to go ahead and paste all the information that we have from the other chats here. And then it's going to go ahead and write the copy. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. All right, so now into the sales page copy, I went ahead and grabbed prompt 3 for the sales page. But keep in mind, Poppy, the conversations are amazing because if you miss something, a detail on giving it a prompt, it already knows what's in these two. So it cross communicates the information between conversations. So you don't have to start over with like re-explaining everything. So it'll cross communicate in this whole entire chat. So that is the beauty of it. And so I'm going to go ahead. I put in the prompt here. Again, you'll have this board, but I'm basically just copy and pasting information from offer and messaging. So the prompt is write copy for hero, subheadline, all this stuff. So it's going to write it. And I'm going to add one more thing. I'm going to say, and I'm going to go ahead and dictate this. Make sure to put it in a way that I can just copy and paste it easily. Don't make a bunch of dividers, just make it clean so I can easily copy and paste it. So you can also dictate it and dictate into it. All right, so let's go ahead and click. So it'll create the sales page copy. Look, within seconds, it's already creating it. Hero headline, subheadline, problem section. I'm telling you, it used to take me hours writing on a Word or Google document, like all of these things. It used to confuse me. Poppy already has this like down, right? Even without such specific prompting, it knows that it needs to have these winning sections for a high converting sales page for a digital course. Okay, perfect. Now we have the sales page copy. I'm going to copy it. Let me see. Copy it. Let's see. Copy as plain text without the formatting. All right, so now for the mockups and visuals, because right, you need course mockups and different sections to highlight stuff. We're going to go ahead down here and click create image, and we're going to give it the prompt for the mockups and visuals, which is right here. So create image base on this digital product and sales page. So what I'm going to do is just say like, oh, okay, here's the sales page copy. And I'm going to say just down here, just be like, here's the sales page copy for your reference. You know, so that it makes the cleanest mockups and visuals. So let's go ahead and get that started. Okay, so what Poppy does when it starts to generate something, it has this node that branches out from the main chat as it's creating the image. And it's going to do the same thing for a landing page. So this eliminates the need for you to use Canva, for you to hire a designer to put together all of these many of the little mockups and visuals for the sales page. You just do it all right here. And now for the holy grail of this thing, creating the landing page. So I have the prompt in here of exactly what the sales page I wanted to do. Again, I copy and pasted the sales page or the copy, like this is the exact copy I want. The subheadline, everything, bonuses, FAQs, the hero section. And then at the very bottom, I just want to be able to say like, please don't forget to include visual mockups and the main product mockup at the top, at the top of the page, at the top of the page. So let's go ahead and see what it does. So I'm prompting it right now, just gave it the prompt. So while it is doing that, so it is 12:31 when I press go. So I'm just going to go grab some coffee. But also you can see this right here, an example mockup for that you could easily use for this page, like in the bonus section. It created this right here. And the cool thing is that I don't want to disturb what it's doing, but you could even edit this with AI. So when you do that and open it, you can describe the edit you want, like make the background white and then click go. And it will make the edits like right in here for the specific image. So that's really cool. Oh my God, it is. Oh, look at, let's go. Look at this page. Okay, so you saw it thinking, let's see, time check. It is 12:36, so 6 minutes to build this. Let's take a look. Oh my God, let's go. This is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay, look. Book 3 to 5 buyer or seller appointments in the next 5 days without cold calling or paying for leads. We got the product mock-up right here. Beautiful outreach. This is what a dream, right? So you got like the problem statement without the sprint, with the sprint. Just a beautiful mock-up. Like just so elevated, so professional, like all built with PoppyAI. Like this is ready, seriously ready to sell. And the best part is like, I mean, this was built in 6 minutes, 6-7 minutes. Like this is like ready to sell. Okay. Of course you can connect it to your CRM, but look, There's an AI editor. There's an AI editor within this. So if I wanted to be like, change every other background section to white, it can do that. It can do that before you publish it. And while it's doing that, you can come here, click connect domain, and add a domain now. So that's really, really neat. And you can even connect the actual link. So you can connect the link to the checkout page right here on this sales page. So look at this. It says right here, here's what was done. White sections alternating. This is just, it's seriously unbelievable, because it took away all of the manual work. So when we click save and publish when change, right? It'll go ahead and publish the change, and we can go ahead and check it out live. The brand new, or not brand new, but updated. Oh, this is just beautiful. Like, I absolutely love it. It just looks so premium. You know, this could work on your organic traffic. You know that this can work with a paid ad. Okay. All powered, by Poppy. Okay. By the board, by the group. And this is all powered again by one AI tool, Poppy, right? By this one chat, by the conversations that we gave it. I mean, I sat here for less than 20 minutes. The page took less than 7 minutes to build. It's insane. It truly is. Now, to give a tease into what else is possible, as I mentioned before, it can watch your stuff. So I just clicked on group, right here, clicked on group. I already created a group, so let's just work with group one. But this guy right here is a real estate coach for agents. So if I want to, let's just see, copy link. If I want to paste all of his videos here, like pretend, you know, he is using Poppy to create his product, right? What I can do, and pretend like these are the videos that he creates to teach other real estate agents like how to get leads, okay? Why most realtors will never be financially free. Okay, copy link address. So let's say I want Poppy to watch all of these. So let's start a new conversation, and I'll say like, hey, Poppy, hey, watch the videos in the group. Can you see them? You know, analyze brand and voice. And then see, it's going to get, the group is attached now to the chat. So you can see it working already. It's like, oh, group 1 through 4, no BS, a coach interview with an agent named Taylor, breaking down call records. So it's watching this already. Like, yes. It says, do you want me to do full voice analysis? Say brand voice analysis. Yes. So it's going to evaluate. So this is crazy. And this is why it can build an entire course. It can generate viral scripts within seconds. Okay. What it means. So it's evaluating his tone. So like, think about it like this. Like, you think about if you have like 50 YouTube videos or whatever, an entire course with your YouTube videos, you can feed it to Poppy. Poppy can then take all that information, organize it, create a presentation slide. It can create all the assets. It can build the course because it'll evaluate everything you've ever taught. It can evaluate audios. It can evaluate documents, text, of course, YouTube videos, any social media video platform, ads, and it can break it down and create things out of it, right? So if I say like, okay, now create me a slide presentation for this course for real estate agents based on his teachings, right? I mean, pretending this is like ours, right? Of course, like I wouldn't do this. This is just for demonstration purposes and because we're talking about the real estate niche. So Poppy can do this and it's going to spit out another arm. So while it's doing that, I'll remind you, what I'm going to do is leave this board below in the link for you to create it. Like you will have to create a Poppy account and you can play around with the board. No pressure at all. But if you do want to take Poppy for a spin and actually pay for the tool, I will leave my discount code in the link in the description as well. And just imagine the doors that this can open up for you, being able to create the digital product concept within, minutes, hell, within seconds, right? Being able to mock up exactly what you want to sell in less than 20 minutes, being able to take this mock-up, right? For those of you, for example, who have Go High Level, you can take this website and tell Go High Level AI Builder, build this exact website. So now you connect the page that was just built into your CRM so that the course content, the tools, the trackers, the calendars, whatever you're giving, deliver automatically to your new buyer leads. And this is how you can rinse and repeat. And this is how, if you want to launch a course every single month, every single week, you now have the power of this tool, Poppy, to do that and create that really quickly for your next 100K low ticket offer. And also, if you want like a quick design concept for the checkout page, if you want PoppyAI to interview you to figure out what your upsells could be, your downsells, it'll do just that. All right, so if you've made it this far and you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the video coming up next, all about bringing this to fruition with an AI funnel builder and getting more course sales. That video is coming up right here. I'll see you there. Just click. Take care.